Polk County Parks and Recreation has 5 resource centers, and they're located around Polk County. They're used to serve the residents in those communities. Each center hosts various special events during the year, and with Halloween just around the corner, they have a party at the Mary Norma Campbell Resource Center in Lake Wales that you don't want to miss. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Hello and welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio is a first-timer from Polk County Parks and Rec. His name is Ashton Gardner. Ashton is a recreation coordinator for Polk County Parks and Rec. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well. First time in the studio? You a little bit nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about your background.
Okay, so I'm born and raised in Polk County. Went to Lake Region High School. I left and went to Tallahassee Community College for 2-3 years. And then I went to Florida State, got my degree in sports management. And then I went to Ohio to continue with my master's. And then I came back down here to Polk County.
So the weather in Ohio is a little bit not to your liking?
Yeah, it's a little cold.
A little cold? Just
Yeah,
a little?
just a little bit.
So good to be back home, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah. Talk to me about the gig with Polk County Parks and Rec. How'd you score that?
So I just found the position online and I applied and I got the job. I started January 2nd of this year, so I'm fairly new. Once I got down there, I've been trying to spice it up a little bit, change things up. There hasn't been somebody fully there, so it's kind of new being the center open full time. So trying to get some more traffic in there and get the word out that we're open.
Talk to me a little bit about, you come into a job brand new and you have high expectations not only for you, but for the job, and you go into, say, a center like that. Talk to me a little bit about what that center means to the community there.
I think it means a lot. We're open, obviously, for the public. We want to be open for computer usage, for whatever they need, faxing, they do that. And just for programs, to get the community out and involved together, not only for the adults, but for the kids and the elderly, and just try to bring the community together.
And the cool thing about the resource centers that the county has throughout the county is a lot of people think that they're just places that the kids hang out and give them a safe place, but it's also a place for adults too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, for the computers and other things, and we have at my particular center we have a GED program. And everything is free that we do at our center. So this GED program is free, like I said, to the public. They come in, get their GED. It's not that have to be there every day, all day. It's when you can come, and they just kind of test you to see where you're at, and they go from there. And also they have free daycare for those individuals that come for their GED.
So what kind of hours are you open at the center?
Normally around 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Most of the time, but there's a lot of days now that we're trying to stay open later for the public. So we're about 8 to 8 almost, give or take some days.
Well, being new with the county, you've had a little bit of experience that you've been around some of the centers. During the bigger holidays, of course, you were here for Easter, and that's usually any one of the resource centers. Easter's always big, and there's always something going on summer, but I got to tell you, my favorite time of the year that you guys just absolutely kick it into gear, and no matter what resource center or even the big party that they do out at Lois Hart Park, Halloween's always a blast.
Yes.
So you guys got an event coming up. Let's talk a little bit about that, the Halloween Bash.
All right, the Halloween Bash is going to be like Friday, October 5th from 6 to 8. We are going to have vendors out to giving out candy as well as information for whoever comes. We are going to have a little bit of games, probably going to have a Wrap the Mummy game, some arts and crafts and such, and then it's going to be a glow-in-the-dark dance inside the building.
Talk about the importance that parents can have that place that their children can go to, that it's a safe family event for their children for Halloween, and you guys providing it.
Yeah, we try to take care of the kids, by giving them, like you said, a safe place and knowing that nothing's going to happen to their kid while they're there. We're going to take care of them, and that's pretty much it, really.
Now, one thing that Polk County Parks and Rec is really known for is doing more with less. We always try to be good stewards of the taxpayers' money, and one thing that you guys do better than really that's really a model program is your volunteer program. Talk to me about the need for volunteers and what they mean to pull off an event like this.
Oh, it's huge. You know, volunteers help pretty much get the event going. You know, we may only have 1 or 2, 3 staff members, and we have 10 activities going on. 3 of us can't do all 10 activities. So if you have a volunteer or 2 at each of the stations, so to say, if you want to call them that, it really helps get that station going and makes the best of that station. So, you know, Wrap the Mummy, for instance, if we have 2 or 3 volunteers, it's going to help keep the game going. The kids are going to get more involved because the volunteers are there, and then help keep it clean as well. You know, we want to be safe for the environment.
Another thing that you guys do really well is how you utilize sponsors. Trying to put on an event like this without sponsors. Talk to me about what they mean to the success of this.
Sponsors are huge. You know, like you said, we have limited budgets, and we want to be conscious of the taxpayers' money. So, you know, having a sponsor is huge to help us do more. Without that sponsor, we only have so much we can do. So the sponsors are just huge, and we're very appreciative of them all.
So if anybody's interested in either being a sponsor or volunteering, because, you know, we just kicked off the school year, and you know, those seniors are in desperate need of those volunteer hours.
Yes.
How would they go about doing as such in the Lake Wales area?
They can call the center, contact the center, or contact our volunteer host, which is Jamie Vance. Okay, so any of those avenues will work.
Okay. Well, we have just a few minutes left, Ashton. If you could encourage those to come out and make sure that they make it to the event.
Yeah, please come out. It's going to be a blast. We're trying to have as much fun as we can in the short amount of time, and get a lot of candy.
All right, Ashton. You did a really good job for your first time in.
Thank you.
Yeah, you didn't see any kind of nerves any way whatsoever.
Oh, really? I felt a little nervous. I kept clenching, and I kept trying not to.
You did well.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you again at your next event.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Polk County Parks and Recreation Halloween Bash is a great family fun. This free family Halloween event will feature sweet treats, games, and spooky entertainment and more. The event is scheduled for Friday, October 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Mary Norma Campbell Resource Center, 2226 Karen Street in Lake Wales. If you need more information, you can give them a call, 863-679-4335, or look them up on the web at parksandrec.polk-county.net.